Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ, and welcome back. Welcome to the Bible in Storytime, episode number 3, Cain and Abel. Have you ever felt jealous of someone? Maybe a sibling, a friend, or even a coworker. It starts small, like a tiny seed, but if we let it grow, it can lead to some pretty bad choices. That's exactly what happened with Cain and Abel, the first brothers in history. Their story teaches us about jealousy, anger, and how unchecked emotions can lead to destruction. The story of Cain and Abel. Adam and Eve had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Cain was a farmer, growing crops from the land, while Abel was a shepherd, taking care of the flocks. Both of them knew that everything they had came from God, so they brought offerings to him. Abel carefully chose the best lamb from his flock, the healthiest, the purest, the firstborn. He gave it with love and faith because he wanted to honor God. Cain, on the other hand, brought some of his crops, but he didn't give the best. His heart wasn't fully in it. God accepted Abel's offering, but he rejected Cain's. Not because God preferred animals over plants, but because Abel's heart was sincere and Cain's wasn't. Cain became furious. Instead of asking God how he could do better, he let jealousy take over. He stewed in anger, and eventually he led Abel into a field and he killed him. God asked, "Where is your brother, Abel?" But Cain lied, saying, "Am I my brother's keeper?" God already knew what had happened. Cain's punishment was to be a restless wanderer on the earth, forever marked by his actions. But even in this, God showed mercy. He placed a mark on Cain so that no one would harm him. This story teaches us something important. God looks at our hearts, not just our actions. Think about it. Have you ever been jealous of someone who seemed to have God's favor? Maybe they got the job you wanted, or the success you worked for, or the recognition you felt you deserved. It's easy to feel bitter, but God doesn't want us to be ruled by envy and bitterness. Instead of resenting others, we should focus on giving God our best. Whether in our work, relationships, or faith, Cain had a choice. He could have asked God how to improve, but instead he let anger win. We face the same choice today. Did you know Cain and Abel's story is the first recorded case of sibling rivalry in history? Even today, families struggle with jealousy and competition, but God calls us to love and lift each other up, not tear each other down. The enemy loves to use jealousy and anger to turn us against each other, but we don't have to let him win. Instead, let's choose humility, love, and faith, giving our best to God with the right heart. I pray that this edified you guys, and I pray that you will continue to come back to finish this series with me. We're going to go through the entire Bible during this series, and I do pray that it brings more and attracts more people to know Jesus and to want to know Jesus and ultimately to be saved and go home. God bless you guys in a mighty, mighty way. Until next time.